We talked about the future with the panel that we have here. You've heard concerns that they have expressed, and they are real, and that's what's priority for them as they see the world. And then when you put the group together, and they are together, they have got to work together to do it, which brings into play a lot of other things. I hesitate to mention some of the others, but I assume at some point you'll get there. That is, it's not easy, and there's not a plan that's together. So someone has to craft a plan that's going to meet the interests and needs of all those involved in crafting the plan. That's going to take time. Never mind the issues raised by Pat Hines and others about how do we place a value on recidivism and the like. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done here. And most people, I would suspect, here got a lot of other things they're doing in their lives. And they have devoted today to gathering information. They may not be able to devote tomorrow to putting together a plan. But the sacrifice must be made in order to do it. Ain't gonna happen just because you wish it to be. Somebody has got to work at it to make that happen. I'm just trying to paint a picture of what they said about the future. Everyone talked about jobs and their creation. We may not be together on how you create that job and how much money you would need to do it and where those jobs would go and how do you set up a system to make sure that the people you want to have get them, and what does that do for those who do not get it? Do they get peed off that somehow you're doing something for one group and not the other? So it's not easy. It can be done. It needs to be done. I think just for me, there ought to be the setting aside of a certain amount of money, derived from somewhere, saving. Not anything new, but derived from somewhere. I got this messed up notion in my head, that you can squeeze it out someplace and you can set an example by doing. And that will become a motivation for people to have some hope that somebody cares somewhere and may inspire them to try a little harder. But without anything taking place, you give people very little to hope on. And they need something to hope on, that you're making an attempt, that you're trying to do something. That gives hope.